just want to say a couple of things. If you sometimes feel despair in your heart, if you sometimes get depressed, understand you are not alone in that regard. That is probably the prevalent condition in America today, been made much worse by the way COVID. I mean, we have, and no one denies this, above and beyond all of the issues that I've talked about tonight and many more that I haven't talked about, above and beyond all of those incredible challenges that we face, what COVID has done is isolated us in a very terrible way, and the consequences of that isolation, the consequences of people not being able to go to work and be with their co-workers, kids not being able to go to school. I remember once being up in the northern part of the state, some young girl, high school kid, says, you know, I love my grandmother. She's in a nursing home. I can't visit. I'm not allowed to visit her. What does that mean to her grandmother? What does that mean to her? We lost over a million people. And those million people had husbands and wives and kids and everybody else, and they all suffered. And we're still worried about this pandemic and future pandemics. And the kids and everybody else are worried about climate change. So if you're feeling under the weather, so to speak, you are not alone. But you're asking me what inspires me. Let me tell you something which I know that you may not know. Because most of you have not had the opportunity of running for president of the United States. And when you run for president, this is the way I ran. I had the honor, and I use that word advisedly, to go to every state in this country. And I had hundreds and hundreds. We do politics differently than the other guys do. We do a lot of town meetings. And sometimes we would have a couple of thousand people in a meeting, sometimes we'd have 100 people, 200 people. And probably what was most moving to me and inspiring to me is seeing working class people open up about the truth of their lives. And I will tell you that there were many meetings where tears were welling up in people's eyes. People were talking, you know, image comes to my mind of a young woman wearing something on her head to cover up her baldness, struggling with cancer without health insurance. Another guy talking about how his wife did not tell him that she was so seriously ill because she was worried about the financial costs associated with healthcare. Talking to a woman, in my mind right now, making $10 an hour in Iowa trying to raise 2 kids. So I saw all of that. Those people came out to me, and what I concluded, and on top of that, we went all over the country in an image that I've never left my mind, is being in your state, right here, in the agricultural part, I guess, like Fresno area. And we did a rally. Must have 5,000 people out. And it was dusk. Sun was going down, beautiful farm country. And we had a crowd of people, of young people, mostly young people, Latino, black, white, Asian American. And you look at it, this beautiful, beautiful scene on a beautiful evening, and you see the best of America, beautiful young people of every kind of background coming together to demand transformational change in our country, demanding to make this country what you and I know it can be. And you ask me how I go on and how I am inspired, that is precisely why. Thank you all very much.